coach. Team got a split last weekend and ended up coming home with 9 of 12 points on the road. 5 of the last 7 games at home. Got to be pretty exciting to get the other half of that with a lot of home games coming up and some big games for you in terms of pursuing a MAC title.
Right. Well, certainly being handed a schedule with the first 4 conference games on the road presented us with a great challenge. But I think our kids responded very positively to it. Winning 3 out of 4 is no small thing. It would have been nice to get the 4th, but sometimes it's just not there for you. So yeah, I'm pleased with it, and I'm very pleased to be back in Oxford and staying here for a little bit.
Team seemed to get a nice bounce-back performance with 3 quick goals on Sunday and bouncing back from that loss at Central on Friday. Just talk about the resiliency the team showed of just putting the result from Friday behind them.
Well, resiliency is something that we've spent a lot of time talking about off the field with the team. It's in our mission statement. Our kids value that quality and that characteristic in themselves and in each other. They recognize its importance, and I think that certainly it showed up on Sunday.
You've coached some very different stylistically teams over the last couple of years, but you're getting a lot more results out of the defense this year after graduating some scores. What's been the key to the cohesiveness of the defense, especially over the last month?
Well, I think, it's like everything else with this team. We have been just gradually improving. Every week we talk about our kids pretty much every day about, let's just get a little bit better today. So we've always been taking a long-term view of this, both offensively and defensively. Hugh's done a great job coaching our defense and bringing them together, and they just keep getting better and better. And I believe that this team has its best soccer ahead of it, both offensively and defensively. I think we'll continue to improve.
Got a bit of a rivalry matchup on Friday with Ohio coming into your backyard, and then a very lately high-scoring Kent State team coming in on Sunday. What kind of matchups do those two provide?
Well, OU's always, it is a great rivalry. It's the Battle of the Brick. Our kids are very aware of the meaning and the importance of that game. But Kent is an equally meaningful game. At the end of the day, they're both MAC opponents. They're both worth 3 points each. So you can't get too high for one game and, then not show up for the next. So we got to have 2 consistently good performances this weekend. I think if we do that, we'll be all right.
We've got some alumni coming in this weekend and 2 specific stars of years past getting honored on Friday. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Yep. Oh, gosh. Daniel Birkmeyer, Andrea Cunningham, arguably the 2 best players we've had in the history of Miami soccer. And just really excited to see both of them, and certainly thrilled to be able to recognize them for everything that they accomplished while they were here and everything that they did for our team.
Dana, team fought through its first kind of adversity of MAC play, dropping that game to Central Michigan, but had a strong bounce back on Sunday. Your thoughts on the weekend?
I thought it went pretty well. Like you said, we definitely bounced back well. So it's a good sign for, I think, how the season will go. If we're faced with a challenge, I think we can bounce back. And you can't not be happy with the 3-1 win going into next weekend. So I'm pretty happy about it.
The MAC didn't do you any favors early on with 4 straight road games, but you got 9 out of 12 points. But conversely, now you got 5 out of your last 7 at home. Teams looking forward to getting back on their own field for this last month, essentially.
Oh yeah, definitely. We're definitely more comfortable at home, like I think any team is. It'll be nice to have more of people's families here and friends to help cheer us on. We can use all the support we can get, so it'll be nice.
Since that really brief skid where you gave up a couple of goals in back-to-back games, defense really seems to have really stabilized and solidified. What's been the key to that in the last few weeks?
I think we've had a lot more communication in the back. It's been a lot more consistent with who's been playing and stuff, which definitely helps. But I think communication is probably key because we've been working together so much, and just especially between me and Jess Bronke, we've been talking the whole time about who has who, and that just makes it easier. We're not doing any unnecessary work. So.
A couple of improved teams, though. Ohio's got a couple of good results early on, and then Kent State's been scoring a lot of goals. What kind of matchups do they present this weekend?
I think it'll be tough. Definitely OU's always a physical game. There's definitely a lot of rivalry between us and them, so that's always going to be a tough one. Kent State has been good in the past. I know they have a couple really fast forwards, but I'm definitely happy we're playing them at home because their field's a little bit more challenging to play on for us as well. So I think it'll be two really good matchups this weekend. Thank you.